So if I do prioritize older roads, that should then at least switch from one to the other. Like that bit there, look, it's switching, but now it works. So that, hang on. Now it switches back again. Handy. Oh, do you know what? Whatever. I don't care. I just don't care. So we are going to tackle the problem of a need in your city for industry where you don't want to actually build any industry. How can you do that? Well, we're going to be diving into that and expanding our city at the same time. As always, we've got lots of needs and demands, and we have a rather high demand for industry or offices, and we are going to dive into offices. And I picked out a lovely spot over here at the back of the city. So if we sort of scooch on down the front here of Mississipatea, eventually when we unlock all of this map along here, this will be the way that a lot of people enter the city. Imagine coming in here by boat and you have a lot of stuff down the front here, but then as we head further along the back, we can see that the skyline starts reaching up over here, and that is the Colossal Order offices building. And behind that is a nice parcel of land that also crosses over this river, which we haven't actually named yet, but, you know, there we go. It looks like the Mississipatea, doesn't it, running through there? Maybe that's what it's called, and that's why the city's named that, perhaps. So I'm thinking of this area here being an offices and an IT office zone. So we've got to make sure that we've got good road access, good mass transit access. We don't want to cause any more traffic in the roads that are around here. So that is the plan for today. Now, I've downloaded some cool looking buildings. Let me just show you what we've got here. So in this first tab, if you just look along the bottom here, I have selected the ploppable buildings and the unique buildings. And in here, there are some nice offices that we could use. So we've got lots of different offices and buildings that could possibly go towards this build that we're doing. Some of them are pretty big, some of them are a little bit smaller. I'm just using the random R button to grab those. In the next tab along here, so we've got the Global and Rico building, custom only offices. So these are ones that I've downloaded from the workshop. So we've got a few different ones here that I'd like to go for. The next tab along, we have the IT cluster buildings. Now we know these provide goods and all of the offices go towards our industrial need, but the IT give us goods as well. There's a few different ones here. We know some of them are larger than others, but we're going to pick and choose some of those. And then our last tab is this box is ticked here, required DLC or CCP, the Modern City Centre. So there's a lot of ones here that we can use, lots of different levels as well. So let's start building in this area and add some roads and things in. I want to grab this road here. Which road do I want to grab? That one there. And we're going to build that off of here. We want that one to come in to there. There we go. So we've got the 3 lanes going up. I'm just going to check what the lanes are doing. So I want 1 lane for each thing. Yeah, there we go. And we'll see how that goes. And then off of this side, we did have this road here on this crossroads, but I'm thinking of bringing it a little bit further down here. I'm going to grab that one again and make a T-junction in the middle here. So we're going to go into there like so. And then we're going to get a dedicated left and a right. And of course, we need to add a traffic light on there to keep everybody happy. So we'll go with a standard traffic light. And we've actually got, yeah, too many lanes on there. So I'm going to change this one for this version. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. So we've got a dedicated lane for left and right. Yeah, that's fine. And then this one here is going to connect up to there. I'm just wondering whether we sort of try and curve it round and follow this landscape a little bit, or whether we just bring this straight in. I don't think. See, if that went over there, let's just pause this a moment. We'd get a nice bridge there. And then if that went over there, we'd get a crossroads right in the middle. Obviously, we can turn these into bridge sections. And that is just slightly off of there. Do you know what I could do? Is if I bring this up a little bit higher, then we can get our crossroads here instead. I think that would be good. Yeah, that'll work okay. So let's not forget to put this back in. There we go. And turn these into bridge sections over there. So let's just grab our move it mod. So we have a node there and a node here. Yeah, so that's okay. So if we just grab that road, we'll put it into raised section. I think will be fine. Upgrade that section there and upgrade that section there. Then if we need to move it back a bit, we can do this. Yeah, that's okay. No nodes too close together. Nope, that's fine. And that one's over there. Yeah, okay, excellent. And then in the middle here, I'm going to go straight in with a timed traffic light. So control left click, all the traffic light stuff going on there. And I'm going to make this a little bit larger. Let's go for 24. And yeah, our nodes here are getting a bit close. Might just have to reshape that land a little bit. Yeah, let's just smooth that out a bit with a bit of smoothification. Yeah, I think that should be okay. Excellent. So that gives us a way in and out of this area and something nice and square to build off of. And then in here, I would like to use these roads again. They're very handy to sort of branch off and give us some access. But I don't want too much access in and out of this area. So if I sort of pick a couple of spots in here away from the junction, because we are going to obviously add traffic lights to these as well. We'll just go with the standard ones for now. And then we can sort of try and build something up in here and see what we end up with. Hopefully some interesting shapes. I'm not sure how big some of these office buildings are that we're going to be using. Let's put that back on again. Yeah. So little spaces like that, we might be able to fit quite a lot in, but some of these buildings are rather big. Also, we've removed all the zoning, or these roads actually don't come with zoning on them, but I don't mind putting offices up against them because they're not going to have as much traffic. So we've got the zoning adjuster. I'm going to force zoning all the way down these along here. And maybe not there because we've got the road that's backing up against it. In fact, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to force zoning, but then this section here I'm going to force, can I not override prioritize older roads? Surely this is an older road because I built it. If I do it this way, yeah, I just want to remove that bit of zoning from there. So what I'll do is I'll just pull that over there. That'll be fine. Yeah, there we, whoa, it's back again. There we go. So this one's getting all the zoning. That's fine, that's fine. This one here, I might add some zoning in along there so we can, let's take it off of that one. Yep, that's fine. We're going to be plopping some buildings down anyway, so it should be okay. And then also this one here, because we are going to build out. So in the middle here, I'm thinking of some sort of little plaza. Yeah, and then we'll take it from there. All right, let's continue. So this road here, if that just carried on, is just going nowhere. I'm thinking of bringing that into here somewhere, like right on this corner, I think would work well. And now I'm thinking about another little bridge coming across here. So we've got the main one, maybe to come into some houses down, some offices and things down here. Or is two bridges enough? Actually, yeah, let's keep that as a separate section along there. So we're going to have zoning there. We've got zoning down here. For some reason, has automatically been added in. Thank you very much. And then we just got to sort of branch out into this section. So again, trying to keep things a little bit separate. I'm going to have a road coming off of here. And this one is going to be set back. So if I go like this, there we go. So we can place buildings on this now and remove the zoning from this side. So if I go prioritize newer roads, so that'll be this one. Yeah, something's not going well right with this. Oh, I can't tell if that's zoning on this side. No, it is. There's a little gap in there. So if I do prioritize older roads, that should then at least switch from one to the other. Like that bit there, look, it's switching, but now it works. So that, hang on. Now it switches back again. Handy. Oh, do you know what? Whatever. I don't care. I just don't care because I'm going to be placing the buildings myself. Right. Yeah, I've changed my mind. I do want another little bridge over here. I think it will be an interesting detail. So I'm going to grab that from there. But I want to make that the same height as that. There we go. And then we'll go to the raised version. There we go. Back down to the lower version. And then that can go straight into there. Excellent. And that gives us access to all of this area here, where we could, if we want to, add some more roads in. We can plop some buildings around it and see how it goes. Excellent. We'll come back to this bit up here. This is quite a large area so far. So let's just make sure that everywhere that needs traffic lights has got them. So that one there, that one there. This is all okay. That one there. Nothing else is connecting. That one there has been done. I think that is it. Excellent. The only thing that I do want to change is these roads in here need that road because they're going into a four-way junction. So let's just upgrade that one. That one, we'll get it the right way round. That one, I want 3 lanes going in. Why is that? Done that weird thing where it connects funny like that, and that one there. Yeah, excellent, that's good. We just need to draw this one in again. Boink, and boink, and boink. Yeah, okay, that should be all okay. I'll double check if there's anything wrong. Right, so let us take a look at placing some buildings, and I'm thinking I want to start with, let's have a look, not the vanilla ones, a couple of these big custom ones. So I really want to sculpt a bit of a skyline here that just sort of goes up behind this one. So this section here, right by this crossroad, maybe this section here along the waterfront is going to have some of the larger buildings. Oh, I don't want to put some... Do you know what? Just before I do that, I want to put some stuff along the water's edge there. We're really going to close this off and make it look good. A key wall. Let's just see what we can do here. And now I'm putting those in. I'm wondering whether we could go for an even better looking type of key wall. Just maybe something like this. If it'll let me upgrade it. Anarchy is on. Oh, have I not got key anarchy upgrade what's it mod? I probably haven't. Let's go straight for one of these. The simple seawall. What have we got? I don't want all the walking around on it. Simple key wall. Yeah, this one here. Let's do this one. Yeah, there we go. That is looking good. I'm happy with that. We also want to check our mass transit options that we've got coming in and out of this area. I know we've got a metro over there, and it might just mean that we swap this around a bit. So they're all coming from here, from this main station over there. This line could actually bend around at the top and come into here, and then go back into here as a bit of a loop, and maybe sort of change that so people can travel from there down to here as well. Just thinking the best place we can put that. Yeah, I'm thinking of adding this one here, the Sunken Jewel Island Platform Metro Station, and it's going in this little section here, so we can build up this part over there, and then we can have access to it from either direction. I think that'll be good. Let's just turn that on so we can see what we're doing underground. And then basically, we'll switch to tunnel. It's then just a case of connecting these things up. I wonder, we could just extend that line up here because it's not going to be too much of a stop to get there. And then also we can bring that one over to this side and have another stop over here. Let's go back to our hubs. Let's go back to this one here. What about this one? Sunken bypass. We've used that one before. Or we'll use this smaller one. Yeah, actually, that smaller one I think will work better. Let's come in and out of that view. That can also go across that sort of bigger type of road. So how about that there? I think that'll be fine. Yeah, excellent. There we go, that's good. And then what we can do is we can grab this stop that's here, And we can drag that right over to the end. There we go. And then we'll add a stop in here. Oh, yeah, this is the bypass one, isn't it? So we pop those on the outside. I think the central one will bypass. We'll add a stop that side. And then, of course, we want 2 stops on here. One either side. There we go. Excellent. I think that will be okay. And we've got all of this covered then. Brilliant. And then lots of opportunity for some nice, cool detailing around that. Brilliant. And also don't forget to check out BiffaPlaysMerch.com for your autosave sipper tea merchandise. Right, so let's get placing some buildings then. I'm thinking we're going to start with this tab here, which is the offices that we've got, the custom ones. And I know there's some particularly tall ones here. So that's 106 meters. It says at the end of the name, 120, 182. I think that is the tallest. So that's 97, that's 133, that's 164. Very handy that you've put all these in here, which is good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 182 is the tallest we've got. So what I'd like to do is make that sort of the focal point of what we're building, and then put some other buildings around that as well to sort of, you know, really emphasize the height. So 168 as well. That's really good. So where do we want that? I'm thinking sort of, yeah, somewhere near to this. And what I also want to do, with that sort of squeeze in this spot here, that would be great. It's got like an overhanging sort of frontage to it, which is really cool. I like that. But unfortunately, I don't know what it is with these roads. It's clipping ever so slightly. Yeah, that is no good, is it? So we can use the Move It mod. There we go. And we can fix that. I'm going to move that back like this. We're going to have a bit of decoration down the side as well. And we've got that awning is more over the front rather than... Yeah, there we go. That's good. And then the next tallest one was this one, wasn't it? 168. Oh, barely a difference between those. A few meters, in fact. And that one sort of down to the side of it would be good. So I'm just going to sort of place these and just see what we can come up with. Okay, I'm liking that look. Just checking it from a few different directions. So that, to me, looks fantastic as a start. So what I'm trying to do is not have all the buildings facing in the same direction. So even though, I mean, they're square, so those are a bit difficult to see. But like these ones facing in a different way. I've just popped a little road for a small one down here. We'll do some decorations around these buildings, but that is pretty good. Now, I'm 99% sure that our IT buildings that we get, these ones here, that there's nothing taller than this. So if we just sort of whiz through with the random key, yeah, nothing super tall popping up. There's like these couple here, so we're going to get a couple of these in, maybe just a little bit further out. Actually, I could do with drawing some more roads in here. So I'm going to grab that road there. And we're going to bring, let's see, a road off the side. Again, I just want to sort of try and make the shapes interesting. You know, not everything is 100% square. So we can do some stuff like that. Place some buildings off of it. So that'll be good. We can get some car parking in there. What other tall ones have we got? And I'm really going to try and not have two of the same building. So we're going to have this as like a little plaza of the slightly... Oh, I like that one. That will fit in there nicely. Now, of course, you could zone these yourself. You could zone these out, set them up just to zone in. But I'm quite happy going through and doing this. That is the same as that one, isn't it? And picking out... No, that is a different one. We'll have that on that side. Oh, jumpy jump. And you end up with these little sort of clusters, which I really like. Oh, that's a good one. I want that one over here. Yep, so I can have it offset from that one. Oh, this is looking nice. This is looking good. This one here, I'm feeling like we can do like a repeating pattern. Pop a couple of those in. That would look okay. And then we've got this small one, which is going to go in there. And how does that look? Again, as another little cluster. I think that looks cool. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. All right, okay. So we're sort of sort of mixing. There's some smaller ones we can add around here when we get there. But then we've got these ones. Now, I like these because these are very squared off. You can have those in a square, sort of like this on corners, I should say, and they would look great. The only thing to watch out for, we've got different levels. We've got level 1, level 2, level 3. So if you're going to pop those in like that, and I'm going to have the same one. Yeah, I don't know why it's like jumping over there. A little bit weird with the way that's working, but we have the Move It mod, so we can play around with this a little bit. And unfortunately, we're always going to have this little bit of hawky-balkiness with the grass. I mean, I can overlap it, but yeah, these big American roads. I like them, but they just seem to cause lots of issues. And then we can have another one next to it. So if we go for the same one, or should we go for a different one facing the other way and see if that lines up? What is this here? This is going to be like a level 3. Is there this one here? Level 3... level 1 that goes the other way. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And let's just take a trip up this road. We zoom right down. There we go. Get a real sense of how tall these buildings are. Oh, look at that. Fantastic, fantastic. Let's go a little bit quicker. Come on. Move a bit quicker, and then we'll come up to this little corner here with these corner buildings on, and they just look great, don't they? I might just reset the color of these. So with the Move It mod, if I select, I don't know if I want the white, or let's go for the blue. So Control R, there you go, resets it. So we'll get the double blue. I'm just wondering whether the double blue, if we can reset and get to that one on that side, might just look a bit better. There we go. And then we can see if we can just sort of square these off to be lined up and be a corner piece. So what I'm doing here, I'm using the Move It mod. Select that one, hold Shift, select that one. Then I've got Control C set to copy. Right click to spin them around. And if you hold Control, it does this very fine movement, but without the thing on the screen. I think if you hold Alt, it will jump. But yeah, there we go. So that makes it a little bit easier to sort of line up and hopefully get it in the right place. And then we'll do a little reset of a couple of these just to get the colours that we want. Let's have a look. We're coming down this road. Oh, very good. Very nice. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So for parking, I'm just thinking around the metro, some sort of bigger parking would be good. Oh, let's do that. There we go. Press enter. Just to sort of, yeah, give people somewhere to come and park before they jump on. We've got these larger buildings here. Oh, these are huge, aren't they? University. What about, just check that one. It's a little bit smaller, and hopefully, now that could fit in there perfectly, couldn't it? Oh, that'll be good. That'll be good. Although we're right up against the river here, and I know that immediately everyone's going to start complaining that I put this in a place where the river is, and people would probably like to come and work there instead of park their car there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that around there up to there, and then I'm going to move that and pop it off the side. There we go. So you get a little side access in there. Excellent. We'll pop a standard traffic light in there, and then this could be end up being some sort of little plaza or something, couldn't it? There we go. Just a little something like that. Just a few trees, somewhere you can come out and have your lunch if you wish before you're waiting for the metro. I think that'll be good. Man, we've got tons of space to fill in here. Plus, we want to make sure that walking is easy to get around. So I'm just going to put a couple of paths in between some of these buildings just before we fill them all up. Right, I'm just looking through my unique buildings that we've got here, and some of these are for content creator packs, and we've got this one here from the Modern Japan content creator pack, the office skyscraper. That is a pretty beefy building. I would like to pop that right there, and that actually towers above what we have so far. And I quite like the way that that works. I'm just looking at the line of the shape. And I really like that. Yeah, that's good. How is that set up against the road? Yeah, that is no problem. And then if we could just add a little sort of, I say plaza, but whatever, you know, a little collection of, let's grab that one there. Nope, let's grab that one there. Yeah, there we go. If we can bring this down the side and connect there. Well, let's try that again. Connect there and there. That'll be good. I'll always add traffic lights when I think of it. Yeah, and yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I mean, there'd be a ton. Imagine how many people would work in a building this size. Yeah, so I'm thinking we do need more parking. I mean, it'd be interesting to see. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, parking's being taken care of because we've got a lot of metros and things like that that are bringing people over here. So there's no problems with the parking because I am using the traffic manager parking AI. As it goes on, we might start finding that's a bit of an issue. But at the moment, they are very happy. Losing a lot of population, though. Do you know what I wanted to do? While I think of it, I am going to jump into my policies for the entire city. No, what I actually want to do is drop my tax for the people that live here. We're going to go down to 11%. 10%. We're going to start losing money, I think, possibly, but we're not making 100,000 a week. You know, it's nuts. But we're going to give that a try, and hopefully that will encourage more people to move in. We'll see what happens. Right, and then I want to put some of these, like these smaller office buildings, down here as well. So if we have that one there. Well, I thought you'd all appreciate a final nighttime shot of this area. I'm really pleased with the way it's worked out. Any little tips or tricks you want to pass on to me, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to check out the other video on the screen talking about the new parks and plazas. We've got some exciting videos coming your way, so subscribe so you don't miss those. And I will see you all very soon. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.